Noisy Pixel.
What's up, nerds, and welcome to another Noisy News Week in the new year for January 9th, 2020. Here's where I fill you in on some notable news posted to noisypixel.net this past week. Before I get into the news, I'd just like to say that I am playing a ton of games that I probably can't talk about. So why am I teasing them right now? Let me know what you're playing and we'll talk about that in the comments below. But get ready for a very heavy end of January here at Noisy Pixel from all of the reviewers and staff. So expect it all. Now, let's just jump into the news. There's not a lot that happened over the Christmas break, but we're glad to get back in the swing of things. Right out the gate, let's just start with probably the most concerning news, with Inti Creates releasing a statement that their on-rail shooter Galgun Returns will not release on Xbox One. The game was supposed to release on Xbox One digitally only, with a physical release on Switch and then a release on PC, but after going back and forth with Microsoft, it was decided that some things might have to have been changed, and Inti Creates, along with P-Cubed, made the choice to just axe the game altogether on that console. Respect to them. A lot of other smaller publishers and developers from Japan don't have the capacity to do that normally because they need all the money they can get. But hopefully, if this is a game or a company that you see fit for your money, pick up the game. It's very zany. I think that anybody can find fun in it. At a party, just bring it out and have some, I don't know. I'm in both camps. I feel bad that this had to happen to them, and I'm glad that they stepped up and did the best that they could. And for the future of gaming, we'll see what happens. A lot of people are saying that they're going to PC. That's not really in the cards for me personally. I just don't like PC. I'm very much a console, sit on my couch player, physical game. I only play PC when I have to, but let me know your thoughts on this whole ordeal and where you see yourself going in the future. Now on to some strange news. Nexon revealed that DNF, the Dungeon&Fighter series, will get a new 3D fighter from developer Arc System Works. Nexon Mobile Games and Arc Systems Works, who did Grand Blue Fantasy most recently, and one of the Dragon Ball Fighters. Yeah, they're creating a 2D fighting game for the Dungeon&Fighter series. If you don't know this series, it's huge in Korea. So we'll know more about it. They released a short kind of teaser trailer showing what they are doing, but it's very much in the vein of Grand Blue Fantasy. It has that kind of anime fighter appeal. But hey, Arc System Works is definitely going above and beyond with that kind of style of gameplay. So I am eager to see where this turns out and how many microtransactions are going to be thrown into the mix. Kind of a fun story that came out of the new year was a player of NieR Automata by the Twitter handle ManFightDragon. Evidently, he found a cheat code hidden in the game where you'll be able to skip the last ending immediately after killing the first boss and then unlock the bonus modes. This is a cheat code that was teased a long time ago by the developer, and it finally was discovered. Supposedly through reverse engineering, this cheat code was found. Hats off to you. And I'm going to be honest, I've not beat NieR Automata, all the endings. I have not completed the game. I know it's great. I love the NieR series. I love Drakengard. But the thing is I think I'm just too hipster to where if something gets really big, I back off a little bit. And that's what happened with NieR. Everyone was cosplaying it and everyone was like, NieR's so good. And I'm over here, I like NieR before all of you guys. And so I decided to just put the game down. Maybe in a couple of years, I'll come back to NieR Automata and beat it when everyone has forgotten about it. But for now, I know it's good. I got a few of the endings. Yeah, you can judge me all you want. Nicholas announced their plans to release The Binding of Isaac Repentance as DLC for The Binding of Isaac Rebirth on PC via Steam on March 31st. A console release is planned for later in 2021. This game is amazing, and supposedly this DLC is just adding like 200 more hours of gameplay onto it. Maybe not, but you can already play this game probably for 500 hours and be cool. So it's great that this DLC is coming with more items and stuff, because what me personally about this game that I like is the speedrunners, and I'm just eager to see how they take this update and roll with it. Some indie news. Nord Current announced that the Max Mraz developed pixel art adventure RPG Ocean Heart will launch on PC via Steam on January 21st. You can expect us to have a review of the game around launch. And yeah, it looks cool. It's kind of Zelda, Bloodborne-y. I don't know. It takes all those inspirations that everyone else takes, and then gives you a nice indie adventure. So hopefully they do something different. I'm eager to see what they do. NIS America released a new trailer for the Nippon Ichi software developed third-person action shooter Poison Control, coming to PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch on April 13th. The trailer shows the battle system in extensive kind of displays and what you can do and how you switch characters and stuff. But what I'm most interested in, and what I know you are most interested in, is the bonding events with the not so cleverly named protagonist heroine Poisonette. And I guess you can develop a relationship with her over the course of the game, and I see no problem with that. And I know you don't either. On to visual novel news. P-Cubed announced they will publish the Nippon Culture Broadcasting Extend developed Otome visual novel Busta Fellows on Nintendo Switch and PC via Steam in 2021. This game was announced to come to Switch in Japan, but now, yeah, it's coming west. You can date all these cute boys and solve some mysteries along the way. The art in this game is really good, so I'm actually not being an Otome exclusive fan, but more respecting the genre. I'm eager to see what comes of this, because it is a game that I would definitely like to play. Just USA announced that they will publish the Empress developed Killing Game visual novel closed game on PC via Just USA later in 2021. For those who don't know, this game is from the Bible Black illustrator, so you can bet that some appendages might show up or grow. Both. Was Bible Black the one with the hair that kind of turns into needles, and was that La Blue Girl? Let me know in the comments below. I'll test your hentai history knowledge. Shirafune announced that they will publish the Aqua Plus developed visual novel tactical RPG Utawari Romono Prelude to the Fallen on PC via Steam on January 22nd. This will actually launch with a patch for the previous two games that will add like autosave and another cool feature. But evidently they went in and took the translation from the console version and kind of refined it a little bit. They didn't go into any specifics with this. They just said that they did it. So I'm eager to see what, if anything, that was changed. Interviews on the site. We have a community interview with Digital Emilus for the East series. I'm probably saying Emilus wrong, but it's there. Previews on the site. We have East 9, Monstrum Nox, and Back for Blood. Reviews on the site. We have Pretty Princess Party, Amarello Chocolate, Me Royally, Horny Magical Princess, Super Me Boy Forever, Riddle Joker, Omarari, Rants 01 plus 02, Neoverse on Xbox One, Majikoi Love Me Seriously, and Abyss of the Sacrifice. And guys, that's it. That's the news. Our first news of the year, but definitely not our last. Join us as we continue into 2021 and diffuse this dumpster fire of a 2020 year and see what comes of this new slate, this clean slate, as it were. Have a great week, and I will see you soon. Thank you for your time.